Let me see you. Let me hear you say, mm, mm, mm. Girl, tonight. Oh, y'all up in here. Ooh, what's up, y'all? Hey, Marie, baby. How you doing, sweetheart? Everyone else in the chat, y'all. What's up, what's up, what's up? Please like the video. What's up, Very Carrie, baby? Mwah, 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 to you. Y'all saw the title. Y'all see the title. And I would love to have some participation with people coming up here and talk about this as well. And I want to hear their opinions about it because no one's really talking about what I'm going to talk about. And people are skating around it, whatever. People are doing it, talking about it with a biased mindset. The title is as follows: Get mad if you must, but this has to be discussed. Um, and you guys know that who watches me and who watch me, whatever, who's over here. You guys know that I don't get involved with too many different things if it doesn't affect me personally or if it doesn't involve me personally. But at the same time, I do talk about stuff that I think needs to have a conversation about. And the conversation that I want to have or I want to hear isn't being had. So I decide to give you what I want from you. So this is what one of these things are right here. And there's a lot going on these YouTube streets. A lot I can be talking about. A lot. Hey, Nubiology, baby, how you doing? A lot that I haven't discussed as of yet, or even get delved into. Although I could, it doesn't really just involve me. So therefore, I don't inject myself into other people's situations until I feel so moved that the conversation isn't being had. And when I say conversation not being had, I mean that we're adults. We see what's going on. I understand this is a quote unquote beef sector, this and the third. But at the same time, there are things that adults should call out. There's some things that adults should be talking about. There's things that we should be having conversations with as a people, as Black people, as adults, as human beings, and things of that nature. And it's just not really being had to my liking or to my thing. It's like no one's want to have an intelligent, comprehensive conversation. Everyone wants to have this bias as to, oh, I like this person, so therefore I'm not going to say this, or I like that person, so I'm not going to say that. And that's kind of crazy. The first conversation I want to have with you guys, or the topic I want to talk about, is this whole I don't work, I don't have a job, or sorry, a traditional job or a traditional form of income. I get into this downtrodden state, so I come on here and beg and expect people who support me and to watch me to give to me. And I'm entitled to that. This sense of entitlement. This sense of, oh, well, you watch me, I entertain you by my choice, so you need to pay me. No one on here as a content creator signed a contract with YouTube or with anybody saying that you're going to get this amount of money if you do XYZ. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. This is a way to supplement income. And if you're on here full time and you're not making the money that you need to make, maybe you should reevaluate yourself as an adult and think that it's time for you to get a job. Now, this may sound harsh. This may sound like I'm picking at certain people, whatever, but I'm not. This is just a general consensus of what I've been seeing since I've been here. Everyone's holding their hand out, but no one's holding a pen in their hand or typing a resume up to better themselves. They're hoping to strike something here on YouTube in this sector, and where they're going to blow up to the point to where they're going to be financially taken care of for, I guess, the rest of their lives. Because as you guys know, YouTube, social media don't have a 401k, don't do PTO, don't have an insurance plan. So when things come up, you must, as an adult, be able to figure out what's going on. And what I'm hearing, what's up, Tito, baby? How you doing? And what I hearing and seeing is that people don't have a plan. The only plan they have is to hold their hand out and ask for help. Be wet begging, dry begging, moist begging all the same. And it's never cute for an adult or someone who is a self-proclaimed adult, who sees themselves as an adult, who thinks that they are an adult, to do that. As an adult, there should be contingency plans behind contingency plans in order for you to make sure that you, as an adult, is taken care of. It's no one's responsibility to take care of you. Prime example, I'm not, this is the person that I'm talking about particularly, but it does come to this person. Yesterday, Pizarro had a situation. You know, me and Pizarro are the best of friends. We're not the worst of enemies. She do her thing, I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? We have gotten into a couple conversations before that was heated, but you know, it is what it is. But it's not picking on her, but I question certain things about people who are on here all the time, seemingly not working. And what struck me so, I hate to say I don't care, but I really don't care about her situation because you're always on here. You're bragging about using the government for assistance. The government take care of you. You're bragging about your EBT card and how much you have on your EBT card and how much money you got from the government. You're sitting back, not working, but yet asking for your what's that check that we was getting, the stimulus check. You know what I'm saying? But yet you're bragging about going to the casino and driving a Tesla. One unexpected bill happens and you're downtrodden. So for me, Food Junkie, those things don't make sense to me. I don't understand how someone sat up here for years. She been, because this whole bragging about the casino thing, bragging about the EBT stuff, bragging about the food stamps and welfare, this and the third, joke, troll, or whatever the case may be. What's up, Atlantic Star? How you doing? Be it a joke, be it a troll, no one cares at that point. You came out your mouth, you said it. Driving around in your Tesla, having several cars, doing this and the third, eating steak and all this other stuff that you've been saying you've been doing for the past several years. What's up? How you doing, baby? Now all of a sudden you have one unexpected bill happen and pop up, and you're on here downtrodden and begging. Now, this is just me. I can't say this is right, this is wrong, this is whatever. If I had an unexpected bill come up, thank you very much, appreciate that, Atlantic Star. If I had an unexpected bill come up, I'm not going to be on here begging and asking people to help me out or would help me out if something came up. Now, I'm gonna give you scenarios of unexpected huge bills as adults that we may face, and how I, Food Junkie, what's up, Egyptian Goddess, how you doing? Have prepared myself or have things set up in place in order for me to make sure that I'm not on here begging, or I'm not doing a GoFundMe selling fish dinners and things of that nature to take care of stuff. Because as an adult, which I claim that I am, and I say that I practice the art of adulting, there should be contingency plans behind contingency plans behind contingency plans. Let's say some unexpected stuff happens, such as a death. Now, we know some people die all the time, especially during this whole pandemic situation. Things happen, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're out of work. Well, if you're out of work, what's that? But let's leave that part for a second, another conversation later on down the line. Let's say unexpected bills, unexpected things happen. Death is one that we can't plan, but we should have planned for. A funeral costs about anywhere from $9,000 to $13,000. Let's say you own a home and your roof was damaged, or your roof is damaged. A new roof costs anywhere from $15,000 to $25,000. So far we're at $40,000 that you can possibly have to think about coming up with some shape or form. Your water heater mess up, another $3,500 to $5,000. So now we're at $45,000 at the high end. Your car mess up as well. Engine, motor, whatever it may be, transmission, muffler. What's that? Another $5,000 as well. So we're at $50,000. Now, there are things that you can do in order for you to cut that $50,000 bill to about 10% of that. Such as, if you own a home, or rental insurance was not, something happened to your roof, you should have insurance on your home or your property. So therefore, that $25,000 is not coming out of your pocket. You should have at least enough money in your contingency fund to pay for the, what's it called? Shit, not down payment. What is it called? No, what is it called when you have insurance and you have to pay that little bit? What is it called, y'all? Y'all know what it's called. What is it called, y'all? Let me know. Please help me out. I had to put my tongue too. Insurance. Well, you know the premium. The premium. Yes, it right here. The premium. You should at least have the money to pay off the premium for your insurance, which should be about $5,000. So that $25,000-$30,000 deductible. Thank you, Newology. That's a deductible premium. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing? You should have that. So that cuts down to about $5,000, $5,000 to $10,000. So that cut that $25,000 to $35,000 down to $5,000 to $10,000. Your water heater break. You should have something to cover the mechanicals in your home as well. That's $500. A death. There should be some type of life insurance placed in place to where that will help you recoup and cover that cost of a funeral. And all you have to do is maybe come up with a deductible or pay for the funeral and then recoup the money back from the insurance policy. Transmission, muffler, car damage, what's not. If you have insurance, full coverage insurance, and then that extra insurance that you get to cover engines and transmissions, things of that nature, whatever, that what? Is $500 as well? So that $50,000 bill that you possibly could have had with those 4 expenses that you incurred unexpectedly could be covered if you have at least $10,000 somewhere saved to cover the deductibles for these major events in your life that have happened. Now, people coming on here saying that one unexpected bill has turned their life upside down, even for the moment, means that your life was already turned upside down before that one unexpected bill happened. Now, people say I'm arrogant, I'm cocky, I'm an ass, whatever the case may be, but you won't call me broke and you won't catch me on YouTube or any social media asking people to help me live my lifestyle. Now, that is what it is. Get mad, get glad, be upset, but it needs to be discussed. And what bothers me is the conversation that is being had is that people think that they are entitled to that. It's their right, it's their God-given right to come on here and ask us, subscribers, people who watch them, for money to help them further on with their life. When you weren't prepared. When you didn't take the steps it needs to be taken for you to get yourself together as an adult. I can't come on here bragging, talking mess about what I have, how I'm using the system, how I got this, how I got that, how people gave me money. And people are mad at that. But then in the next hand, having my hand out, asking you for more money. Asking you to do something for me that I should have done for myself. That I should have prepared for. I sit on YouTube not working a traditional form of payment or income. It's not where I get, based on what I do, how many hours I work, I'm guaranteed some type of money coming in. We stay broke, we stay broken, we stay confused and conflicted because we're thinking that we are entitled to something and then get mad at the ones who tell us that we're not. How dare you, Fujaki, tell me that I'm not entitled to have my hand out and have my subscribers and have people who support me that I choose to entertain not take care of me when and or if I need them to. How dare you, Fujaki, sit up there and act as though you don't go through stuff. Whatever I go through, guess what? Y'all will never know. Unless I tell you and unless it's already done. Like I'm going to tell you right now. Last year, My tax bill was $12,000. I got the bill. Guess what Fujiki did? Wrote a check and moved on. Shed a tear when I wrote that $12,000 check, but I still had the money to write that check without it breaking me. Y'all didn't know about that. I didn't come on here telling y'all, oh, I can't live the way I live. I can't eat the way I eat. Y'all didn't see me eating beans and franks on here. Y'all didn't see me not eating the way I normally eat when I show y'all what I'm eating. Y'all didn't see me not going out to dinners and hanging out or doing or shopping the way I normally do. Because I'm not dependent on anyone to do it for me. And especially if I'm in a committed relationship with someone. Exactly. Cussing, fussing while signing my name. Pissed off and shedding tears. But guess what? I didn't have my hand out. Actually, anyone to help me? Not even my husband knew what my personal tax bill was until after I paid it. I'm not going to walk around here. This is going to be a little vulgar now. I'm not going to walk around here with a hard dick and a wet ass and still be having my hand out on YouTube or social media. What's up, review baby? How you doing? I'm not going to be walking around with a hard dick and a wet ass and scraped up knees and coming on YouTube asking for y'all to help me out, for y'all to give me something. Hey, Miss Queenie, baby, how you doing? It's not going to happen. If I'm laying up next to you, us not, what I don't have, shit, you better have, and what you don't have, we better be able to get between the two of us, or I am doing the wrong things. We are doing the wrong things. We're not preparing ourselves for the future. We're not preparing ourselves to grow together. We are not entitled for people who like our commentary to pay for our lifestyle. We choose this. We choose to come on camera or come and have our voice on camera and talk to you guys and entertain you guys. If you give a little something, well, it's not great. I truly appreciate it. Because I know how, what's up, Deanna? How you doing, baby? Because I know how hard it is for me to make $1. I know everybody, if you, it's not one person, it's everybody, not just one person, it's everybody. I know how hard I work to maintain the lifestyle that I have grown accustomed to. I'm not trying to force anyone to support me, help me live a lifestyle that I want to live. That's why I work 2 jobs. That's why I have other side projects going along. Because when it comes down to it, when push comes to shove, the only person I truly can depend on is myself. Although I am married, I need to make sure that I have mine. That's why I have 5 separate accounts that I pour money into. And we have 2 accounts together that we pour money into. You pimping? You know what I'm saying? We can't sit up here and expect people to do for us. And like I said, I said this before. If one bill is breaking you, you're already broken. If $20 make or break you, you're already broke. If $100, if $500, if $1,000 break you, you're already broken. This may sound stupid. It may sound arrogant. Y'all may think, oh, I'm doing too much. I'm being uppity, whatever the case may be. But that's the mindset you have to have in order for you not to be on here begging for money. That's the mindset you have to have in order for you not to be on here asking people to help you out. My mindset is if $5,000, if $1,000 break me, if $5,000 break me, if $10,000 break me, I'm already broken. If I can't scrape up enough money to do a funeral and still pay my bills, I'm already broken. I'm already broke. Even with that, you must have the mindset to not even want to touch credit. Because I'm not even talking about like I'm talking about $10,000 just in the bank somewhere between multiple accounts. You know what I'm saying? That I could touch and grab and put together what it's not, scrape together, whatever I'm saying, and pay off a funeral if I have to. Not don't want to, knock on wood, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta have credit first, like Deanna said. But my credit, if I touch into that, that's a whole different situation, a whole different category. But you must have the means to pay those things off, or you're gonna be further behind. After that crisis, like I said, I mentioned four different things that can happen. You can have a death in your family. You can have, you know what I'm saying, your roof or your house could be messed up. You can have a flooding in your basement. Your water heater could mess up. Your car could be messed up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different things can happen. And normally things happen all at once. If you don't have the mindset, okay, I got you, Deanna. How much you need to text me? I'll hit you up, baby. Let me know. First, let me borrow something from Josh first. Then I'll let you know how much I have, you know what I'm saying, to loan you. Because, you know, y'all walk around with money. Y'all big money over there. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's not, you know what I'm saying, something that I'm bragging about, but it's something that as an adult, and I say I practice the art of adulting, I think about how much disposable income do I have where I can, you know, still live the lifestyle that I want to live, that I've grown accustomed to, while still saving X, Y, Z amount of dollars, while still paying my bills and still having enough money for a contingency fund just because something happens. And that right there, Deanna. What's up, Mia? How you doing, baby? Deanna is the bank. The Bank of Deanna. But speaking of that, the whole thing is, the thing is most of us, well, not most of us, most Americans, they say statistically don't have enough money saved up for a $500 emergency. Then they say you must have enough money saved up in case you lose your job for at least 3 months until you find a job. See, that's cool and good, but that's so basic. For me, I need to have at least enough money saved up for an emergency fund. And if I lose my jobs, at least a year saved up, because I don't want to be stressed out. I don't want to be begging and pleading and pulling out my coin jar, digging between my couch cushions to find gas money to go to this interview. What's up, Sean, baby? How you doing? I need to make sure that I am good, good. Depends on whatever happens. So I don't understand how one emergency or one unexpected bill coming out your account derails your whole life. You know, I don't want one unexpected bill, one unexpected emergency, one unexpected tragedy, knock on wood, as it happen, derail my whole life. Right. A view. Right. Be willing to, if you have multiple cars and you don't have money saved up and one car is sitting there, you better take that shit to Drive Time. You better take that shit to damn CarMax and see what you can get for it. Put that shit on damn Creative Loafing and see what's happening. You better go to Kelly Blue Book and see what you can get for that car. But we're so into, oh, I got multiple cars, I got this, I got that, was not. But yet you also having your hand out begging. What's up, Love the Shop, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? we're also in this mindset of, oh, I don't want to look like I'm downsizing, but if I am, I'm still going to act like I'm portraying this certain lifestyle. I won't lie about it. You're downsizing because you can't afford your lifestyle. You're living beyond your means. You're doing things that you shouldn't be doing. Deanna. Not only take it to the hub, take it on the road. Take it on the road. Is what it is. Sean, you know what? You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right about that. But guess what? How long have we been saying that? I've been hearing financial literacy hasn't been taught to us as a people since I was a child. At some point, we need to stop listening for people to tell us something and do it for ourselves. Research it for ourselves. Do you like the fact that you living hand to mouth? Do you like the fact that you're living paycheck to paycheck? Do you like the fact that if your light bill is too high one summer, or your gas bill or electric bill is too high one summer or winter, that you can be homeless? And if you don't like that, it's up to you to change that. And you don't change it by coming on YouTube begging for money. You change it by getting off your ass and getting a job. Because clearly what you're doing now is not working for you. And view, all those things are great. And we all should have something that we can fall back on or count on to use to help us get out of a certain bind without having our hands out to people. Billionaires, Sean. Billionaires. Billionaires, right? I think I saw that. I heard that too. I think it was like on the Breakfast Club, something like that, like sometime last week or week before. But I always thought that if we, as people, but I mean even us, like we have, like I have, when I went to the DC, this be with my nephews was not. I talked to them about what do you have going on? Do you know anything about stocks? Have you heard about Robinhood? Have you heard about, you know what I'm saying, Charles Schwab online? Do you have you heard about TD Ameritrade and how they can help you learn about stocks and things of that nature? As adults, and we have people. I mean, I'm even talking about with my sisters and brothers and my nephews and nieces and my cousins. That what are y'all doing to make sure that y'all are doing okay? Like you don't want to have to, say depend on government assistance all solely, because even when we retire, that Social Security isn't going to be enough. And inflation, right, is crazy. We are into this, like I said, floss culture. Hey, Miss Boyd, how you doing, baby? You know, we acting like, saying we think that people are entitled to help us out. No one's helping us out. No one's helping you out. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Anytime somebody come on here begging for something, well, it's not, I turn the channel. I remove myself from the situation. Because guess what? Because y'all remember a long time ago, what did I say? People having all these mental issues and these family issues and these mental breakdowns and personal breakdowns and whatever, and people was flooding them with money. Y'all know how it used to be. One person have a problem, was not. First thing you do is, what's your cash app? Drop your cash app. Drop your cash app. If you have money, it's not going to change your situation if you don't change your mindset. If you're going through family issues and personal issues, well, it's not. Me giving you $20 is not going to change that. You may look nice and floss for a second to take your mind off of your troubles, but once that money's gone, and I'm not going to send you any more of it, you still have to deal with your problems. You still have to deal with what you're going through and what's going on with you. And this is a conversation that needs to be had. This is what needs to be discussed. Not, oh, I don't like you, so therefore let me talk badly about you. No. What are you doing to make sure that you don't get in the situation again? Right, if you, it can't help me if I need help. If I need help, watch YouTube's not gonna help me. If I need help, y'all will never know. Y'all would never know. I would never come on camera. Hold on, let me never say never. Knock on wood. I don't have to come on camera. Let me never say that. Knock on wood. I would never have to come on camera and say, I am in dire straits. I need you to XYZ, please. Because people want to be seen, love to shop. People want to be seen. People want to be seen. They want their names called. They want you to shout them out, thank you publicly for all this stuff. And that's what they do, Sean, all the time. They throw money at bad behavior. I don't pay for bad behavior. I don't pay for dysfunction. I don't sit here and watch you self-destruct and reconstruct and deconstruct and pay you for that. You never learn. Because I know if I'm paying for bad behavior, all they're going to do is encourage you to continue bad behavior. I know that I don't like bad behavior. I don't like people thinking that it's okay to, oh, this is a beef sector, so this is what we do. Yeah, y'all name it that. And if you, I was in your chat when you said that, hey, the hotel, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? I definitely gotta go watch a video from yesterday. I heard it was great. That was Deanna said on her thing. But yeah, real conversations, real discussions, not reading, roasting, and gagging people was not. And it may sound like I'm reading, roasting, and gagging people, whatever. But the reality is, we see these adults on here constantly doing that. And not saying that Pizarro did it because this is the first time I ever seen her do it, whatever. But all the other shit that she's done, I would think that you don't have to come on here after anything. You bragging about going to casinos. You bragging about with all those money in the casinos. You worry about a stimulus check. You taking out PPP loans. You're doing all these extra things to where you should be good. You bragging about having multiple $1,000s of EBT food stamps and selling those. So why are you asking for money? What one thing happened? And I'm not saying you got to tell us anything because it's no one's business. Just like it's none of our business that you have to need some help. What's the other side of 40, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? You know, do you be baking for your grands? Do you be baking for your family? Because if you do, shit, can you adopt me? I need some cakes. I need some cakes. Now, I'm going to beg for some food now. Y'all know that. Hence the name Food Junkie. I'm going to junkie for some food. So I beg for some food. You know, I pay for it as well. But the point is, I just need it. I just need it in my life. You know, I want the strawberry crunch cake that you make. But anyways, yeah. You know, but if you know, you don't. See, the thing is, we're so used to dumbing ourselves down. We're so used to belittling who we are and how we speak to people and the conversation we have with people. It's not because we think that they're not going to get it. If you don't get it, that has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me. I'm going to say what I need to say, how I need to say it, how I want to say it. And if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Those who is meant to get it will get it. Those who is intrigued by what I'm saying will ask the questions to get an understanding. But I'm not gonna sit here and keep dumbing myself down because I'm quote unquote in the beef sector. I'm not gonna quote unquote, you know what I'm saying, dumb myself down or stop the conversation that I want to have, that I want to hear, because it's not being had. And you don't have to like it. Like I said, get mad if you must. But this needs to be discussed. I'm tired of people not talking about it. Like, I mean, the roasting gags and stuff is fine, but okay, now we identified the problem. What are some solutions that we can have that we can put forth out there what's not that can help people out? How about getting unemployment insurance? For everything. Everything you get a cake. You get a cake, you get a cake, you get a cake. We all get cakes. But yeah, like, I mean, and then I listened to somebody and I heard these two men talking. Oh, well, yeah, you should. I think all content creators should ask for something. Ask for what they want. No, get your ass off your ass and get a job. You're a grown ass man. I have nothing against you, but you're a grown ass man. How do you lay up next to your woman and you begging online? How you lay up next to your man and you begging online? And he's letting you beg online. She's letting you beg online. What kind of shit is that? I wish my husband would come online asking for some money. And I wish he would allow me to do that. You're the wrong person. I can't be around you. We have bills that need to be paid, but we both ain't working. You love cake? That's not a lie. I love cake. Oh, I love a good cake with a jelly filling. I love layer cakes. Like a 3-layer cake with like, oh, my favorite. I'm sorry, off subject right quick. But my favorite cake is a strawberry lemonade cake. A lemon cake with a strawberry filling with a strawberry lemonade buttercream. That's my favorite cake. If anyone wants to get on my good side, please make that cake for me. Oh, see the hood table? I ain't saying no names, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I was like, huh? And I think, and I don't know Vic. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch him. I don't know like that. But I heard, I'm like, that doesn't sound good to me, especially coming from a black man. Ooh, Sean, y'all stop talking about cake. We ain't talking about cake right now. We ain't talking about cake. Although I brought it up, we're talking about cake. But when I heard that, I'm like, that doesn't sound right to me. That doesn't sit well with me. For a grown man, an overgrown man, seeing that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we should ask for that. Yeah, we should do that. People talk about me before, but when I started getting money, and then started bragging about how much money you received. That's a one-time thing. If you got off your ass and got a job, that's a constant paycheck every week, every 2 weeks, or every whatever, you know what I'm saying? Time they pay around. You can actually calculate your lifestyle based on how much money you work, based on how many hours you worked. If you make $25 an hour, you work 40 hours a week, you can calculate that. So therefore, you can actually budget yourself to not spend more than what you want to spend or that you can afford to spend. So you're not on here with your hand out. You're not on here asking for something. You stay in the gym, it was good. But yeah, I'm just saying, to me, it doesn't make sense. Like, when I say, I know I like to act a fool once in a while. I like to read a roast, and I'll drag a bitch based on that wardrobe any day of this week. You know what I'm saying? And clown you and post stuff about you and stuff and do all that stuff. But yeah, I do all that stuff. I'm just as petty as y'all are, just as messy as y'all are. But at the same time, I'm still an adult. I'm an adult enough to understand that there is time and place for everything. I can't put that out there in the universe that, oh, I'm going to sit here, sit on my ass and beg online. I don't care if it does work for you. I don't care if it's something that you are known for. If you got to ask for it, as far as on a continuous basis, in order for you to live a certain lifestyle, I don't get it. Exactly, the hood table. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it's one thing if you just doing if you live your life was not and you're doing content, whatever, you know what I'm saying. But the reality is, people who's begging for this money, let's keep this shit 100. Let's keep this shit real. You are the smallest of the smallest in the smallest of the smallest area of YouTube. Now, like I said, we all know James is the one in this sector who have probably the most subscribers. He's probably the biggest content creator in this sector. I think he has like almost 50,000 subscribers, something like that, or 60,000 subscribers, something like that. In the grand scheme of things, even James is a small content creator. And if he just solely depend on whatever he depends on YouTube, or it's not as far as just the content he does, he probably get a pretty good penny. But James have other things that he does. James utilizes his talents to make sure he affords his lifestyle. I've never heard James once of all the years that I've watched him. Even when he was on the cable access channel, asking for money. When James had the Cancer Chronicles with that IV pole next to him in that hospital gown, I was watching him. Not one time did James ask for anything. And when he did, we all know who he asked it for, who he asked for it for. To help someone else out. Do James get his? Yes, he does. Did James get his during his Cancer Chronicles? Yes, he did. People wanted to help. People saw someone who was going through something and they wanted to help. So therefore, that's not begging. That's you doing what you do and people loving and giving upon you. That's why people get mad when he gets stuff, because he doesn't ask for it. People just love on him. People love on Deanna. You know what I'm saying? Deanna don't like Deanna when she do ask for someone else. She's being silly and playful. She don't need it. Hell yeah, she'll take it. When she said, when I cracked up when Deanna said, "Oh shit, since we paying for vacations, well, it's not. I'm going on vacation next year. Shit, send me some money now." Do you think Deanna need anyone on YouTube to send her some money for her to go on vacations when she's constantly on the road going somewhere? Her and Josh is constantly in a hotel room somewhere. No. That doesn't get me. But if she was on here constantly begging, I'll be behind the scenes like, girl, what are you doing? Don't go on there begging. If you need something, just call me. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that. What, Caleb? How you doing, baby? So it's like, I just don't get it. How can we call ourselves adults? We're grown. We're on here roasting, gagging, and talking about each other. Well, it's not. But yet, then again, our hands are out. We're showing attache cases full of bills that we need to pay. Be it a joke or not, you show it on YouTube. We come on here with sob stories about evictions and mufflers and transmissions, and I'm confused. We all are. I told you Deanna's the bank. You know what I'm saying? Deanna's the bank. And this I'm saying, like, he sure wasn't. You be hearing in the background cussing and fussing. But it's like, you know, I don't get it. Like, and we've been hearing these stories more recently than ever. Evictions, cars, you know what I'm saying? Like losing jobs. So like you lose your job on Monday. So you lose your job on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you begging for money because you said that you couldn't, you know what I'm saying, afford to pay something with that. How do you know? If you're in that dire strait, you was messed up beforehand. You was down and out before you lost your job. So it's up to you to be able to, damn, what the fuck are you doing? It's up to you to be able to do what you need to do in order for you to remedy that situation. And if this, you coming on here as often as you do, don't remedy the situation without you begging for something, it's time for you to look at something else. What's up, Colette, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? All of it. Bed bugs, evictions, transmissions, mufflers, car accidents. One bill done stop your whole show. It's exactly. So it's turn up a notch. That's why I'm having a conversation now. Because I don't want to hear me. Because if I hear that bullshit and I choose to cuss your ass out and talk about you was not, don't be mad at me. Don't bring it on YouTube. It's Christmas time. It's holiday time. Why do you think I want to make sure that you and your kids have a merry jolly Christmas when I'm make sure that me and my family don't? I'm saying doing the same thing. Like I said, I grew up under the poverty line, behind the poverty line, underneath the poverty line. But to this day, you would never catch me ever wearing that moniker as a badge. I wear it as a badge of honor because from where I came, I'm nowhere near there now. I know where my family is right now. But we were taught to work. I've worked since I was 12 years old. I told you, I picked strawberries in a field. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, walked. What's up, Mimi? How you doing, baby? I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to walk, 5 miles to a bus stop where they picked me up at 5 o'clock to drive me 2 hours so I could be somewhere at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock to pick strawberries. And I was 12 years old doing that. That was my work ethic at 12 years old. Get up early in the morning. My mom couldn't afford what I wanted, so I needed what I wanted. I'm not going to go out and steal it. I'm not going to beg for it. At that time, I couldn't sell dick and ass to get it. Well, I could have, but that was a whole different situation. But I got off my butt at 12 years old. Got out of bed at 12 years old. Left the house at 12 years old at 5 o'clock in the morning to be somewhere. To pick strawberries for $2.50 a flat. To pick strawberries for $2.50 a flat. And will come home with $45, $50 at 12 years old. And when I got tired of doing that for 2 summers, I sold candy door to door. Knocking on people's doors, strangers' doors. Hi, my name is Food Junkie. I'm from Teens Incorporated. It's a youth organization designed to keep kids like myself off the streets and out of trouble. And right now, we're selling these caramel clusters, these peppermint barks, and you know what I'm saying? Coloring, like, I actually got the spill down when I was 14 years old. And I was old enough to get a job. I worked at KFC. I worked at Long John Silver's. I worked at TJ Maxx. I worked at, JC Penney's. I've always worked. I was an athlete in school. I played football. I ran track. I also worked because I need to pay for those things. My work ethic is not to sit back and let people give me anything. I can't, appreciate it, value it if I haven't earned it. Thank you if you give it to me. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm humbled and I'm deeply grateful. But I want you to see that I'm putting forth the effort. What's up, Sick and Sad War, baby? How you doing? I want you to understand that I am putting forth the effort to better myself. And hopefully you're not there to hurt me or harm me or hinder me. So if you're here to help me, what's not, I will definitely appreciate and take your help. Exactly. Right, Sean. Absolutely right. And like I said, this isn't me trying to down people. What's up, Roy? How you doing, baby? That me trying to down people. What's not talk people, but I just don't understand it because that's just not who I am. I told y'all I didn't come from that. I grew up poor. When I say poor, I told y'all for 2 years, all I ate at home was beans. Beans. Dinner was beans. And y'all back in the days when the government used to give out surplus food, the last Wednesday of the month, you have to go to this church or wherever the parking lot they was holding it at, go there and you pick up your box of surplus food. And then we made ready scratch biscuits. They gave out flour, they gave out sugar, they gave out little stuff that you use that's non-perishable stuff. And then for 2 weeks after that, my family of five, it was my mom and me and my three siblings. We would eat from that and whatever food bank we would have to go to get food. We were poor like that. We were poor like that. But you would never. That's not how I carry myself. That's not how I am. So I don't understand that. So me knowing that, my mom trying to do the best she can with what we had to do because we left one situation was not and moved somewhere else, wherever. And it's hard for a single woman with very little education and you know what I'm saying 4 kids. I get that. So that's why I'm always striving to be more. I'm always striving to do better. I'm always striving to put in the hard work. And like I said, me tell you all this, me saying this online, that can't be read from me because that's not what I wear on my sleeve. You only know about it because I'm telling you about it. That's not the mindset that I have. I'm constantly working. I'm constantly out there making money. I'm constantly making moves. I'm constantly utilizing my talents to ensure that I am going to be who I'm going to be. I'm not done yet. Even at almost 50 years old, I'm not done yet. I'm not even close to being done. I'm not even close to being who I am meant to be. I'm still at the stage of putting the ingredients in the bowl. That's where I'm at. And I know that. There's a lot of more stuff that I must learn, that I must be able to utilize, appreciate, be humbled by before I even get into the oven or into the pan. To get put into the oven, to get cooked, to be done. You know what I'm saying? I know that. But at the same time, I know that I'm putting in the work. I know that I'm working my ass to the bone. I know that I am who I am, and I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of where I come from. That's why I hate bologna. I can't eat bologna. I don't like bologna. I don't like cheese puffs. I don't like white bread. That's why when you see me make a sandwich, my sandwiches be extravagant. My sandwiches have tomatoes, avocados, cucumbers, onions, arugula, spicy mayonnaise, spicy mustard. You know what I'm saying? 3 types of meats, different types of bread, rolls and hoagie rolls and croissants and things of that nature. Because I grew up eating white bread and bologna and cheese, cold, with cheese puffs and red Kool-Aid. I hate red Kool-Aid. And it's not because, and whoever likes it was not, that's fine. But I grew up with that, and that's not what I like. That's why even when I eat noodles, not. I got to make sure I put some chopped up chicken up in it, some scrambled eggs, put a little extra stuff. I got everything. I don't eat packaged stuff without doctoring up first. Because I was forced to eat that stuff. Not really forced to eat it, but I was eating that stuff because, that was what it was. I had no choice but to eat that stuff. I had no choice but to take what someone gave us and eat it because we didn't have anything else. There was no fresh markets where we could afford to fresh vegetables and stuff. So I understand the struggle, but at the same time, as an adult, with an adult mindset, come on, baby, you can live with us. We got plenty of room, But as an adult with an adult mindset, I must understand I can't be stuck in that trauma. I can't be stuck where I was sitting in a closet in a cedar block room eating a bologna sandwich on the floor, sleeping on a roll-up bed with my brother. No, I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate where I've come from. I've learned from that, but I can't be there mentally. And I see a lot of people on here whose mindset is stuck there. That's why I tell old boy, everything that I say about him, I say to hurt him because I know it does hurt him. I don't care how many times you say it doesn't hurt you, you don't care about it, it's not this and not that. It bothers you to your core because you know that's who you are. That's how you see yourself. And you're wondering how I can see you because you're transparent to me. I was you. Although you're older than me, I was you who you are today, I was there when I was 13 years old. I was who you are today at 13 years old. Trying to put on these airs as if I don't know what the hell's going on. Like I don't see my reality. Putting on these airs as if you're saying I'm more than what it was, opposed to just accepting who I am and striving to do better. You don't have to say anything. Your actions should be speaking for you. What you're showing the world should be speaking for you, opposed to speaking against you. I can't tell y'all, oh, I live this certain or I eat this certain way, what's not, and all I'm showing y'all is beans and franks. I go here, I go there, what's not, but all I'm showing y'all is I'm eating McDonald's or Popeyes or churches, and nothing wrong with those places. They're what you want, they're what you like, but that's not what I like. I like to actually create a dinner. I like to create a menu. I like to actually do the cutting, the cooking, the searing, the baking, the basting. I like doing all that stuff because I didn't get to do that as a child. I didn't get to see those things as a child. You know? What's up, TLC3, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? You know, it's like, you know, very much so. And it's like, I don't understand. I don't get it. This is a discussion that we need to be having. We see this, what's going on. Okay, it's funny and cute. Now what? Okay, you need some help. You need this one unfortunate thing happened to you. Was not no matter what it was, it happened to you. Okay, now what are you doing? What are you putting in place to make sure to ensure that you don't go through this again? Or are we going to hear the same thing next week, next month, next year from you? 2 months from now, are you going to come back to us with the same thing? Oh, this unexpected recurring bill came, and I didn't, and I was expecting to pay something today, to get paid today, and that recurring thing, you know what I'm saying, knocked off my whole schedule. You know, it's just is what it is. Like it's hard truth, but it is what it is. What are you putting in place to ensure that it doesn't happen again? I'm not feeling sorry for anybody. I'm not. I can't. I'm sorry. Or I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry that I'm not sorry. But guess what? TLC and 3, baby, is also not only just teaching, it's also about learning from example, learning from your situations. I told you guys, when I went back to school at 30 something years old, I told you I have a really bad shopping habit. My shopping habit is crazy. It really is, or really was, I should say. And it kind of still is because I see shit that I don't need. You know, I still be buying that shit. But I used to spend about $150 every week on movies, DVDs, CDs. You know, because back in the days, every Tuesday when there was hard copies of these things, every Tuesday was the new release date. Every Tuesday, new movies come out, new CDs come out. Every Tuesday, I would spend at least anywhere from $100 to $150 on DVDs and movies. When I decided to go back to school, I realized in order for me to pay for school, I can't be buying these CDs and DVDs every week. Exactly. Right. Love it. Love to shop. So I had to stop that habit of buying CDs and movies and stuff to know that I have to pay for school. As an adult, you have to realize you have to sacrifice something. You know, you have to sacrifice something. You can't have everything that you want all the time. You can treat yourself every once in a while, but every week buying whatever, and just like when I started saving, like when I realized, okay, let me stop spending money like all the stuff I don't need, like all this fabric and all this accoutrements and zippers and colors and paints and gouache and watercolors and all oil paintings and pastels. And when I tell you everything I need in this house, everything I need, period, to do anything I want to do, paint, sew, draw, teach. I have in this house. I can sit in this house and not watch anything on YouTube, anything on social media, anything on network TV or streaming services, and be thoroughly entertained. I have I have all the Disney movies on VHS. I told you this is how long I've been shopping like that. I was buying all the movies, both Little Mermaids, 1 and 2, Lion King, 1 and 2, you know, Aladdin, on you saying all the movies. 101 Dalmatians. I have all the Disney movies on VHS, which I'm saving because those will be collector items one day. You know what I'm saying? You know, DVDs. I have a whole shelf. When I say a 5-case bookshelf of DVDs that I haven't even opened yet, they're still in a package. Because I bought something that I can't even watch all the ones that I used to buy. Sometimes I have 2 or 3 different movies that I go, oh, I got this over here. Oh, I got this over here. Oh, wow. Because that's how bad the habit was. Video games, same thing. I bought them for my nieces and nephews when they came over. When they moved away, I'm stuck with video games that that's not even opened. Still in the package. Gaming systems, barely used. Because I didn't have as a child. So, or I didn't have growing up. So I want to make sure that whoever comes to the house, you know what I'm saying, you're thoroughly entertained. My bar is crazy. I don't even drink like that. I don't have a drink every day. I maybe drink once or twice a week at the most. Dose, Gentleman's Jack, Red Label, Jack, what you call it? Whatever it's called? Johnny Walker. Black Label Johnny Walker. Hennessy. All kind of, you know what I'm saying? All kind of crazy stuff. Like, bar just full. Grand Marnier. All this stuff that when I drink, I want the option to mix what I want to mix and have what I want to have. But I can't do all that stuff and come on here with my hand held out. TVs in every room. TVs in rooms I don't even go down in that I'm not even part of. TLC and 3 Base Wives, you come rob me? You trying to rob me? No, I said this about the area. But yeah, food, pots and pans out the galore. Like I told you, I mean, when I lived in Charlotte, our house in Charlotte was 2,500 square feet. Every room was full. Every room had furniture in it. There was a formal dining room, a formal living room, a family room, an upstairs loft, 3 bedrooms, bathrooms galore. The upstairs loft was the TV room and the game room. You know, 4 or 5 different sewing machines, 2 different surgeons. Like I said, everything that I need in this, everything that I really need to occupy myself, I could be a hermit if I wanted to, and just make and sew and make money doing that if I wanted to really do that. You know, so yeah, like I don't know. I have an abundance of stuff that I can turn to before I turn to anyone online. Okay. You know, I have abundance of stuff that I can do before I go to someone online to ask for help. I'm talented. If I need money was not that bad, I'll call a client up. Oh, I have this new design. You want to see it? Let me send it to you. Or put out there to my contacts was not, oh, I have this new product was not, or I have this new painting, or I have this whatever. I'm saying it's more than just coming on here and talking mess about people on YouTube. It's more than just roasting and gagging here on YouTube. It's more than just holding your hand out and expecting people to pay for your lifestyle. I've told you I've worked since I was 12 years old. I will always hustle. I don't have to come on here and tell y'all everything that I do because it's no one's business. Unless you're a client, unless you're willing to pay the prices that I charge. People don't understand. People don't know. The first job in the industry that I had was a cover shoot. I was a creative director of a cover magazine for a magazine shoot. That was the first job I had. So I styled not only the model, I styled the whole cover of the magazine. And I've been working in the industry doing stuff like that since then. I um, did interior design. I'm not an interior designer, but I helped this lady with her bathroom. Oh, I'm moving to a new house. Was now you have some good style. You have a great style. You carry yourself well. What do you suggest? Can you meet me at this store so we can go shopping? Would you shop with me? Yeah, I'll shop with you. I'll pick up some towels, a little bit of decor was not, and put it together for her. Got paid for that. Oh, I'm doing a cookbook. Was not you do well with food? Can you show me how to take some pictures for my thing? My little pictures is just me on my phone playing around with y'all was not. But okay, let's set up this studio. Let's cook something was not. Okay, let me style your food for you. Okay, you know how to make things look glistening. Let's do this. Was not. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's do that. Let's make sure the lighting's right. Like I mean, I do all kind of stuff. It's just ugh. Like I don't get it. Like I don't understand. I guess the reason why I'm so passionate about this topic right here because I don't understand the concept of asking someone to do something for you that you can't do for yourself when you're an able-bodied adult. If you was a child, that's fine. People begging for money for vacations, lying about it. I lost my job, so help me out with some money. Unless they're in Vegas. Like, come on now, come on. That's tacky. Then you get to conversation arguing with the server that not tipping them. It's not your money, so why should you care? It's not your money. Like I said, nothing against anyone that these things are about, but it is like that's what y'all showing me on this YouTube thing in the past couple of months. Y'all are showing me this. So cuss me out, get mad, do what you need to do. It's not. I'm not gonna respond to it because one thing you can't call me is broke. One thing you haven't. One thing you can't say is that I'm on here asking for people to pay for my thing, my lifestyle, any way, shape, or form. If you give me something was that, that's fine, great, thank you. But other than that, yeah, no. You know, it's just like enough is enough. Come on, like we call ourselves adults. I understand this is social media. We supposed to entertain what's not, but is that entertaining? Belittling yourself to the point to where you look like a vagrant? Is that entertaining? Thinking that you call yourself a grown ass man or grown ass woman, whatever, but yet you can't live on your own, stand on your own 2 feet. Always needing a handout. You need people to buy you drawers and undergarments, putting together wish lists because you think someone wants to give you something or should give you something was not. Come on now. I don't get it. This year, my birthday came and went. I wasn't gonna say anything about my birthday anyway this year because I'm just that's not. I mean, because I don't want anyone to give me anything for my birthday. Everything I need, I already have, and whoever gave me stuff was that I thank them for it and I appreciate it. But I didn't even want to tell people that I talked to behind the scenes when my birthday was. It was almost them pulling teeth. It was like this. Oh, your birthday coming up, right? Oh yeah, I do. It's in April, right? Uh huh. Oh, when is it? That's what it was like. I was like, oh, it's on this day right here. Because I realized how scandalous people are on here. The easiest way to dox someone is to know their real name, their birthday, and where they live. For all you doxers out there, that's the easiest way to dox someone. Knowing their real name, their birthday, and where they live. And people are so desperate to have their hand out. They're on here on their birthdays, giving you all this information and then get upset when you use it against them. I'm just saying, everything that y'all do on here, I know how to do. I just don't do. I choose not to do it. I'm making a conscious decision to be an adult, to mind my business. Don't say nothing until someone says something to me. But at the same time, certain conversations need to be had. Certain discussions need to be had, and whoever gets mad about it gets mad. If the rock hits you upside your head, hope it not consistent to you. I said, no offense, but I just don't get that. Keep your use your hands to type up a resume. Use your hands and all this quick wit and knowledge of that to kill at an interview. Get a job. Get a job. Get off your ass. Get off a line as your main source of income and entertainment, and get a job. Keep a job. Maintain a job. That's what I said. And even when it was shady what I did to old dude on my community page. Yes, that was shady. But at the same time, it's because you're on here bragging about something that you should already have, that you should have already maintained, that you already can hold on to. Like, if I came on here and had 5 different jobs that I got released from since I've been on here, I can't come on here, me personally, Food Junkie, can come on here and have the big head. I'd be embarrassed. But that's just me. I have shame. I will be embarrassed for myself. I couldn't do that. I just couldn't. But that's just me. Some people just don't have any shame. Some people just don't have any type of, I don't know, moral compass, I guess. I don't know. But that's, I think, my part of growing, because as an adult, you should be aware of who you are and your surroundings and how you look out there and how you present yourself to the world. This whole attitude of, oh, I don't care. Although I don't care about what people think of me was not, I care what I think about myself. And I can't put myself in a position or give you something to try to talk down to me with, if that makes sense. I can't give you ammunition to try to hurt me with. Now, what I give you, you can do it with what you want. But if I put out a negative image of myself, does that mean I'm thinking negatively of myself, subconsciously? Subconsciously, am I thinking negatively of myself? So that's why I'm putting out this negative image of myself, trying to disguise it with new stuff, new clothes, new shirts. I don't know. And when I say new shirts and new stuff, I'm using air quotes because, you know what I'm saying? Still being shady. I said, I can still do it and still be shady. That was shady I just threw. I recognize it. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm saying. Because it's because, once again, you were subliminally trying to mention me. Oh, people are going to show pictures of you when you was fat. Well, no, I'm actually showing pictures of yourself today. See how you look. And not at a high angle. Straightforward. Can you do what I do? If not, do what you're doing. Be quiet. If you can lift your shirt and show that you have been to a gym, be quiet until you can. And even then, I'm just saying, you can never. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't get it, y'all. I mean, that was just my little thoughts I was having for the past couple, like for a while now, actually. Like, I don't understand all this begging. Like, all this begging. Why is somebody this goddamn begging? Why are you begging? No one's obligated to do anything for you. No one has to give you anything. If you can't put yourself in a position to take care of yourself, I don't know what's going on. But that's what I always say from the very beginning was that you look at these people's lives was that, and they're in shambles. I don't care how many don't smiles they have on their face, how loud they talk, how much they cuss, and how good at cussing you out they are, or cussing at you that they are. The reality is your life is in shambles. If one electric bill, of one car payment, of one whatever bill can destroy your life to where you can come on here and beg, you've already they're saying downtrodden before that even happened to you. I'm just saying. And I understand that everyone is lucky. I understand things happen. I understand. Please don't think that I don't think that things happen. I get that things happen. But my question still remains: what have you done to prepare yourself for when they happen? Or is your go-to to come on YouTube and ask the subscribers and other content creators for money? That's not a plan, because what happens when people stop giving you money? What happens when people are tired of your hand being held out and their pockets run dry and they need their hand to be fulfilled? That's what I'm saying. Oh, on La Vista? Okay. I just saw that TLC in 3, baby. I see you. Okay. That's the question that I am posing for people to ask themselves. Don't answer for me. Don't answer for me. Don't make a video cussing me out. I don't need no answer. You know what I'm saying? This is a rhetorical question that I want you to think about. What steps have you done for yourself in your life to ensure that when something like this happens again, or something like this ever happens, you can take care of your thing and continue to move smoothly through these YouTube streets without having people throw things in your face? I heard Perazaro say yesterday, she don't come on here and she don't want people to know what's going on because they're going to use it. Well, if you took care of your business in your real life instead of for YouTube, there'd be nothing for people to use against you. Because people are going to use this against you. People were using it against you yesterday. I'm not doing it. I'm just having a conversation with people, having a discussion. But people are going to use it against you. Because that's what these streets do. That's what these YouTube streets do in this sector. Because y'all think it's okay. Because y'all do it to everybody else. Am I wrong? Am I right? I mean, y'all stop talking. Y'all probably tired of me preaching. Let me know. Am I going too far? Am I doing too much? Am I being too mean about it? Or am I being realistic? TLC. Like I said, that's going to happen. Like if you're constantly digging into your pocket to help somebody else out, and it's the same person over and over and over again, it gets redundant. It gets tired. You get tired. At some point, your well has depleted, and you're wondering, hold up, if I need help, could you help me out? If I need a can of cat food just to eat, or a can of tuna fish, or a can of sardines, or a can of Vienna sausages and some noodles, can you drop me $20 so I can, go get those things I can eat for the next week? Because my pockets has ran dry with me helping you out. Shut up. See, that's what I'm saying. Like but the thing is, whoever gives you the money, well, it's not. More power to you. It won't be Food Junkie. It won't be me. And like I said, that's why when I think I become hardened to people on here who beg, because I've seen so many people misuse it. And while I'm patient, I'm not patient with my time or my money, because I know how valuable both are to me. I can't give you money that I've worked hard for, which I've spent my time doing, and I'm seeing you squandering your time. I don't see you being productive. I see you being destructive. But yet your hand is out asking me for help, or asking people for help. May not be me specifically, but you're asking for help. But I don't see you helping yourself. I just can't do it. I've never been able to do that. You know. What's up, C-Size baby? How you doing, sweetheart? Oh no, no. I've given people money behind the scenes, and I will never tell you who I give money to. But people on here know that Exactly. Jack, that's what I told y'all the story about me. I got at the gas station. And that pissed me off because I don't give away money. Not because I don't have it to give, because I just don't. Cause I know because shit like this happens. So I'm at the gas station. You know, I got my little stuff that I need at the gas station was that, and I'm getting into my car. There was a guy in the truck next to me, whatever, and asked me. He was like, "Well, hey brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm need to go to this job interview. You know what I'm saying? And I need some money for gas. You know, helping me out." So I give him a couple dollars for some gas. He's still sitting there. I'm like, okay, well, he haven't got gas yet. This interview must be, you know, saying a little bit, whatever, in my place, I give him the money. I'm backing out the car. I mean, backing out my parking spot. I look at his tags. It's a new truck. It's a new motherfucking truck. So I pull back up. I'm like, bro, is this a new truck? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you asking for money? What the fuck? He gets smart. Well, you ain't have to give it to me. All I did was ask. No, motherfucker, you didn't have to beg for it. What the fuck is your problem? I work too. You say it was for goddamn gas when you go to an interview. Well, man, fuck that shit. No, nigga. I like, the point is, don't be asking for shit when you're able-bodied to do it and you're just trying to lie. Just ask for the money. Don't have to lie. Don't tell me a story about some bullshit that don't make sense and I see that it's not the truth and I call you on your bullshit. And now you want to argue back and forth. Nigga, fuck you. Y'all know I hate the word nigga. But at that point, I said that. You know what I'm saying? So I called my husband once and I'm like, this motherfucker just got me. It's only a couple of dollars, but the point is, don't lie. If you would have said, hey bro, can you spare $2? Or a couple of dollars? Yeah. I would have said no. But the fact that you threw the fact that you need to get money for gas to go to a job interview and you're a black man, yeah, I'm gonna help you out with that. So I see that what he did to me as the same shit that people do on here. And I'm not gonna, like I said, if I can help it, I'm not gonna get got if I can help it. Oh, for real? The permit big? That's what's up. It should be. Of course, there's like people are bold. Like they are bold. And so like I said, like that was another reason like why I don't help people. You can be on the street. I don't care. I mean, and it sounds mean, you know what I'm saying? And I hate that, you know what I'm saying? I have that mindset, whatever. But at the same time, my question is, what are you doing to help yourself? You have to lie to people to get something from someone else. That, and you realize why you're in the position that you're in because it's ill-gotten gains. It's ill-gotten gains. You can't sit up here and squander your time, energy, and money, expecting you're going to win all the time. You may be winning for a moment, but sooner or later you're going to fall. And when you fall, I'm not going to be able to catch you because you're not preparing yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually to be your best self. Hey Fifi, baby, how you doing? Oh, y'all see Fifi's She-Hulk picture she made just for me? Her little She-Hulk video made just for me. I'm like, okay, baby, I see you. She looks sexy green so. But yeah, it's just I personally don't do that. I don't personally understand that. I mean, I don't. I just don't. And whoever gets mad about it, just get mad. I don't care. I really don't care because you can say whatever you want to say. Baskin, Stutter Stanley, this, that, and third, whatever can it be. But you would never say that he's broke. You would never say that he's on here begging. You would never know if I was broke sitting right here talking to y'all right now. Y'all will never know. I could be in a 3-story Cheeto bag right now doing this video. Y'all would never know. Because I'm not going to come on here and ask you for anything. I could have a delinquent account where I owe the bank $3. Y'all would never know because I'm not going to come on here and ask you for anything. I am a grown ass man who's going to make it happen and make it do what he do for himself. Point blank and period. That's what it is. I'm not going to come on here and ask y'all for anything. Whatever y'all want to give, whatever y'all want to offer, whatever y'all want to donate, I will take it. I will gladly appreciate it. I will love on you. I will pray for you. I will thank you. I will do all those things. But I will never ask for it. Yes, a three-story Cheeto bag, baby. Yes, one of the big family size bags. I could be living in that. I'm just saying, y'all would never know. I mean, and Jack, you know, what I'm saying I definitely understand that. But guess what? Most people who beg make more money in a day than I do. Don't die, Ashley, baby. Don't die. But yeah, I mean, but I'm saying, but y'all would never know that though. You know, y'all would never know because I'm not on here asking for anything. If I was in need, would y'all help me? I just lost my job. I'm gonna need some help. I was just laid off. I'm gonna need some help. I got an animal that I can't afford. Can y'all help me buy this? Can y'all help me with that? Not over here. And if I do, cuss me out. Please cuss me out. If not, I'm gonna cuss you out for not cussing me out. How dare you let me sit up here and make a fool of myself and be a hypocrite and talk shit about people? Trying to drag somebody when I can barely drag my ass out of bed to go get a job. I can't drag my ass off of YouTube to go fill out an application somewhere. McDonald's is always hiring. Churches is hiring. You too good for fast food? Then you too good to eat. If you too good for fast food or whatever job that you think is beneath you, you are too good to eat. That's why I say I flip burgers on the weekend. I sure do. I drop fries and I flip burgers on the weekend. That's what I do. But dropping fries and flipping burgers has allowed me to save over $4,500 this year alone, just for my weekend job. Now what? Don't you wish you could drop fries and flip burgers too and save $4,500 just working a couple hours every weekend? They sure will. They sure will. They sure will. If you're too good to get off your ass to get off of YouTube to get a job, you're too good to have my money. I'd rather get someone like Maddie a tip, a cash out. I'd rather get somebody who is doing something with themselves, giving me a product that I can put my hands on, that's tangible to me, something I can learn from and use. I'd rather get them a tip than someone who's constantly here begging and cussing and fussing and thinking roasting and gagging is the way to go. You can't roast and gag me when you begging for money. You can't roast and gag me when $20 is gonna hurt you, make or break you. You don't have extra $20 in your damn couch cushions and change. I know you better. I see. Let me stop because I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging. My loose change jar can pay a bill if I wanted to. Oh, I wish I could see Maddie in Walmart. I'm like, let me touch your booty, your big old booty. But yeah, like little stuff like that. Like you come home, like you buy something, you have change in your pocket, throw it in a jar somewhere. So when you do need some money, was now you can go cash that in. You need gas money. Gas is $3. I mean, actually, at the Sam's Club, you know what I'm saying? Gas is what $3 I think. Gas. I mean, I seen gas as low as well, it was I think it was like three or four. But like I seen gas as low as $2.99. So you need gas. Take you know what I'm saying $6 out of your change jar. Get you 2 gallons of gas to go to work for an interview. I'm just saying, like, I don't get it. Oh, see, that's I think my husband does that. TLC. I think he saves. I guess it's something where you like you save this and then you double that, then you double that. He does something. I don't have time for all that. There's so much going on. He does that. I just save. My goal is to save $100 a week for working my part time job on the weekends. That's my goal. But thus far, I've been blessed enough to be saved more than that. You know, like so far, like today, I put away $150 today alone, and I still got tomorrow to work as well. That's just from flipping burgers and dropping fries, and still walking around with a couple of dollars in my pocket. What's up, Light Storm, baby? How you doing? You know, see, and the thing is, I don't know, like I don't carry a lot of cash on me anyway, but I have the money that I would spend, and another credit saving tip: if y'all can get a credit card, even something that helps build your credit, opposed to spending cash, the money that you would spend in cash, put into an account, get a credit card if you can get one, attach that credit card to that account. So the money that you would be spending in cash, use that credit card for, and whatever money that you was going to spend in cash, put that in that account, and just pay off that credit card every month. So not only are you saving money because you're spending less because you don't have that extra money on you, you're also building your credit because that credit card that you get is going to go towards your credit report if you're paying everything on time. And so that way you're not even wasting. Because like I have 2 credit cards that one credit card I only use for gas, which means I don't ever pay cash for gas or cash for ass. You know, so I spend one credit card just strictly for gas. Another credit card I use for travel, only for traveling. Another credit card only used for going out to eat and buying food, stuff like that. And then I have a miscellaneous credit card. So those 4 credit cards, not only am I not spending cash, I'm earning cash back on some for traveling and food and stuff. I'm also building my credit. We as adults, we as people, we as Black people need to be more in tune with what's going on in the world and why and working towards where we want to be. And stop staying stagnant in where we are and using the excuse no one told us about it. No one ever told us about it. We didn't know. We do know. You choose not to execute. You choose not to develop habits and skill sets that help you be your best self. You stay in that victimization mentality. You rather read, roast, and gag on YouTube and on social media. You rather dox someone and research them opposed to research a job. Research what you can do to help your credit score. I'm just saying, make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Exactly. Rewards, TLC. That's what I'm saying. Cash backs. Well, it's not, you know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff. Exactly, TLC. Exactly. Hey, Linda B. How you doing, baby? But yeah. So this is the type of discussion that we need to be having. A read, roast, and gag is fun. Throw a little shade in a community post is fun. Y'all know I love to throw a little shade in my community post. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. But at the same time, I'm also going to give you this right here. I'm also going to give you some nuggets that you can take with you, that you can chew on, that you can use to help better your life. So you don't have to come on here and beg for money. Exactly, we do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm reading your comments, you guys. And that's another way. I heard that way to save as well. Just save all your $5 bills. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, I mean, like y'all know, a reading roasting was like that's cute for a moment, but at the same time, is that paying my bills? Is that going to allow me to have financial freedom? Is that going to allow me to go where I want to go, eat where I want to eat, shop where I want to shop, live where I want to live? No, and it doesn't. And I don't require people to give me anything because I work too much and too hard for me not to have anything that I want. It's up to me to make sure that I am who I'm going to be. It's not up to you. It's not up to you to hand me anything. Like I said, I hate a handout. Give me a hand up. Better yet, just don't stand in my way. You see me moving forward, step aside. Let me do it. If you have some advice that's going to help me make this journey easier, give me that, and I'll take what helps me and whatever don't. Like I said, and what I'm saying, this is how I'm doing it. My way is not always the right way, but it works for me. It's working for me. Y'all see how it's working for me. Since I've been on here, y'all have not seen me act or anything. Y'all haven't seen my lifestyle fluctuate greatly, one way or the other. Call it pride, call it pompous, call it whatever you want to call it, whatever. But I'm not on here down and out, crying and, oh, well, I need this, y'all. My light bill is due. I got a gas bill too. My food is on the fritz. My car just needs to be fixed. No, ain't happening. Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's weird. It's very weird. Not only do they salivate, whatever, they like I don't I don't get it. They think like they're entitled, like they think they're entitled to that. Like I don't get it. Like you're not entitled to anything. This is a conscious decision that we all made as content creators. Like me, if no one sends me anything, I'm not mad, I'm not bothered, I'm not whatever. This is information that I want to put out there. These are my thoughts that I want to express and share with you guys. I get paid by the Google AdSense check. I get paid by the commercials I put in here. That's how I get paid. So anything extra that is given, while deeply appreciated, is not required. Just like I'm not catch up in Julia Roberts. I watched the whole Ocean's series the other day. I watched the whole Ocean's series. Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13, and Ocean's 8. The women one. I'm not catch up in those ladies and those men. They already got paid by the studios. I'm just enjoying the entertainment. I've already got paid by Google. There's no need for y'all to catch at me unless y'all want to. It's not required. Exactly. Full of holes. You know? Yeah, I'm like, no. When I go to the movies, wherever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever money that the studios get back or recoup from that, that's what they recoup from that. Whatever subscription I watch, wherever is recouped, they get recouped. But the actors already been paid already. Like, if this is a quote unquote show, this is the show. As an actor, you should expect the audience to pay you. The audience pays the studios. The audience pays the theater. The audience pays the platform. The platform should pay you. The theater should pay you. The studio should pay you. I'm just saying. Like I don't get like I don't know. Maybe because I'm like sometimes I think I'm too sane, which makes me kind of crazy. You know, I think sometimes I'm just a little bit too sane for the world sometimes because I see things very clearly, very black and white. For me, there's very little gray. No, granted, there's a little hint here, or you could be nudged and stuff one way or the other, whatever. But this for me, it really is black and white. That's why the whole apology thing I don't do because what I say I mean. I may change my mind later on, but I'm not going to apologize for what I said when I said it because I meant it when I said it. It is what it is. And TLC and three, baby, that's what I'm saying. I give an example at the beginning of this whole conversation that if you have a death in your family, if you own a home and your roof needs repair, if you have a water heater messed up, if your car is messed up, if you're a medical emergency, whatever, the majority of those things can be covered by insurance, life, home, health, auto, death, insurance. If you don't have enough money saved up somewhere where you can at least pay the deductibles for those things, that's an issue for me. That's an issue for me. That's an issue for me. If you don't have the money or the credits, like you said, to save up for me to pay off the deductible for either one of those things, those five things, that's an issue. That's I don't understand how one unknown or unscheduled bill throws off your whole life to where you're going here in bed. I just don't get it. And that's great. Shit, who you with? Who you with? Who you with? TLC. Who you with? Who you with? Because my car deductible, I think, is $500 or 251. Depends on I don't know. It's one of those two. But I haven't used it since I had it. If my roof needs to get fixed, I'm not going to spend, what I'm saying, $15,000 to $25,000. It's a $5,000 deductible. Just saying, you know, knock on wood. I don't need to fix anything major or crazy, or nothing major or crazy happens. But that's the mindset that we need to be having. If this happened, if I need an emergency $1,000, $500 to me, like, to, I'm without saying too much, money is a construct that doesn't phase me. I know that we need it to live and survive and stuff, so we're not on here begging for it. But at the same time, it comes and goes. It really does. Money is something that, you know, yeah, homeowner insurance, yeah, $5,000 deductible. But it's like for roofs and stuff like that, like big things, not little small things. But yeah, it's just, I just don't get it. One unexpected bill is not going to throw my whole world off. It's not. I'm not going. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. And that tax bill I mentioned earlier in this video, that wasn't just last year. It was, saying a couple of years that things wasn't being paid properly. You know, that I had to account for it and make sure everything was up to date. But I mean, but that's like if you need a new roof. Like I mean, if you need a new roof, which one would you rather pay? 5,000, or would you rather pay that 25,000? You know, And I just threw that number out there, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not how much mine is, but that's a decent number for a roof. Yeah, property taxes is a lot. People don't realize that, you know what I'm saying? They be trying to scrape it together at the end of the year, opposed to saving a little bit for every year, or having it come, if you have a mortgage, having it come out your mortgage, or having it tied in with your mortgage. It's a bill that needs to be paid. But yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I'm just saying. And while $5,000 is a lot of money, it really isn't. It really isn't. It really isn't. It's gone like that. Once you break it or break into it, it's gone. It's like a $100 bill. You think $100 bill looks nice, having a stack of them looks nice, but once you break one, that $100 is gone. Same thing with like with a 50 or a 20. Any type of large bill was not. Once you break it, it's pretty much just gone. It's out of here. That's how I look at money. If I have $5,000, I go, I buy something, that $5,000 is gone. You know, I have $1,000, I buy something, that $1,000 is gone. You know, this is what it is. Like I said, my concept of money is not so strict where it holds me in a vice, but at the same time, I am very aware of what the importance of having it is saving it and maintaining it and managing it properly. I really am aware of that. I'm not. It's not gonna be like, oh my god, if I don't have this, I'm broke or blah, 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 blah. No. I'm very aware, or I'm rich because I have X, Y, Z. No, it's not that. I'm very aware that money is an illusion, is a construct of our mind. Well, it's not. You know what I'm saying? But also, I'm very aware that it's something that we need in order for us to function. You know, I'm very okay with money, having it and not having it because I didn't have it growing up. I saw how my ingenuity works when I don't have. I thrive to in those type of environments. I get what I need to get done. You know, and it's always never seen as, oh, this is low budget, or this is low, this is, you know what I'm saying, not on a different scale or different level. Just saying, this is me though. But yeah, y'all, didn't want much. Just want to have a little conversation with you guys. You know, see, see, I see. You talking about 3,000? I mean, $5,000 to fix your roof, the actual thing that holds all the stuff in safely in your house. You don't spend $10,000 plus on cosmetic stuff. I mean, it's nice. You got it, money. Thank you. I mean, did y'all enjoy this live? I mean, did y'all enjoy the conversation? Did y'all enjoy the discussion? I mean, did you get some helpful tips out of what I've said? I mean, do you think I did anything nasty or rude to anybody in particular? I don't think I did. Don't judge. TLC3 said, don't judge her, baby. Don't be judging me. Don't become my pockets. You know, I mean, but you know, people are gonna get offended. People are gonna think I'm digging at the what's not, and it's not digging. It's just me being honest with you. I think that we're not honest with each other enough. I think that we're always trying to woo 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 or pacify people. No, I'm not calling no grown as adults. You're fucking up. Get your life together. You are fucking up. Get your life together. Love you, and I'm saying out of love because I do love. I love everybody. I don't have to like you to love you. You know, get your life together. Like the video, please. Thank you. Of course, there's always gonna be shade of you, baby. There's always shade. Honey, I live in the sunny state of Georgia. There have to be some shade every once in a while. You want me to get sunburned? You want me to get sunburned of you, baby? I live in the great state of Georgia. It's hot down here. The sun be beaming down on you. You need a little bit of shade. Right. Temporary wins. And I'm not about I'm about to play in the long game. I'm not doing no temporary anything. But y'all, like I said, I don't need anything. I don't want anything. I may not be on here for another couple of weeks. Y'all know how I do it because I'm just be over it. I'll be just watching y'all do what y'all do and passing judgment. Sorry, TLC and 3 baby. Sorry, baby. That's what I do. Like, I mean, I sit back and be like shaking my head. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I watch very few people wherever now. I really do. And if it's something that I find interesting or intriguing, I go watch it or research it to see what's going on. Miss Queenie, you know how I do it, baby. You know how I do it. But thing is, it's really only shade when it's based in truth and facts. That's what people say. That's what a true TTT, he, the roast and gag happens when it's all based in facts. You know, you really can't roast and gag somebody when you're making stuff up. And if I told a lie on somebody was not, let me know what lie that I told. So yeah, it's shady. God, you know it's me. But yeah, y'all, I ain't want much. I'm gonna come on here and talk to y'all. Hope y'all like the video. Please like the video by hitting the like button. You guys, if you don't have any comments, whatever, you leave the comments. I'm okay with it. I mean, if you want to cuss at me, whatever you're saying, that's fine too. But while you cussing, I'm counting dollars, y'all. I'm counting dollars, y'all. I'm counting dollars, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, it's okay. More shade being thrown. Like, so while you cussing anyone else not, just rest assured, bills are paid. And even the unexpected ones won't break me to the point to where I have to come on here and ask for assistance. I'ma still live good, eat good, and do what I do. But did I say y'all? I'ma still be me while y'all still be y'all. So cuss me out if you want to, cause you upset or mad. But I'ma still be me, and you gonna still be you. I won't be on here begging, having my hand out, talking mess about people while living an impoverished life. Y'all have a great day. I love you guys. But y'all know already. It's not important that I love you. It's important that you love yourself. Love someone else. Respect yourself. And definitely respect someone else. And also, you guys, think about getting some kind of a financial plan together for yourselves. You have to come on here, let us know what it is, but you need to have one in place. Love y'all. Bye bye. Food Junkie out.